was the last day for 2 weeks because one of the people from my old sort of like old place thing uh, they decided to show up for the first aid first aid training we have to do, and they made things drag on more than they should have.
Hmm.
I won't get into it because will be biased, and I might start ranting, and I don't want to do that to you.
It's fine. It's fine. Um. All right. Let me just post that we're live. See if Latios wants to join.
Latte, yes, latte, yes, latte, yes, latte, yes. I still haven't told him of that idea I had. Can't wait to see his reaction to it. Also, I fear Jamato has gotten a hold of my gamer Desire Driver.
Why do you say that?
Because when I woke up this morning, all I could find was my Beats ID core.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Even though the night before the ID core was in the driver. So yeah, if I just suddenly
I do not like how you did that. If I suddenly stops talking.
which begs the question actually, where would I go? Because I'm already home. Where would I go if I was retired now?
You just wake up at home.
I'm at home. I'm in my room.
No, you would fall unconscious and then wake up with no memory.
You know what? True. But yeah, no gamer driver. So if I suddenly stop talking,
Damn it.
what was I talking about? What was I talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, what's this?
Dude, I swear to God, like, people are getting thirsty for Lois Lane all over again.
I mean, it could just be the Owl House fans uh, going going wild because of who she looks like.
And the fact that she is a legal adult.
Exactly. Also, the fact that the voice actors sound sort of similar.
Little bit, yeah. But no, like, I was on YouTube earlier and there was this video of fucking, like, Lois and Clark from the cartoon. Lois is like, Clark, I got a big scoop I need to show you. Come here. They go into the newspaper morgue, and Clark is like, okay, Lois, what's the scoop that you wanted to show me? And then she turns around and locks the door, and you get a full shot of her butt.
I'm I'm not gonna answer that.
As Clark starts to sweat.
I'm not answering that. Oh hey, look, here's a 10-foot pole. me not touch that topic. So we got King putting the king in King Oger, and we got Tsukasa putting the card writer into Gocher.
Assuming that's even the decade we know.
It's always better. It's always better when it's the decade you know. What if it's Kaito?
I don't know how to feel about that. Also, I put something in the voice chat that you might enjoy.
What in the ever-loving spies is that?
It's King Oger.
Whom should have made this?
Hold on. JK5201. He does a lot of edits.
Adios!
Ooga booga.
Ooga booga. Unga bunga!
Yeah.
Unga bunga schwatch!
Latios. Do I have a idea for you?
Oh, I'm listening.
Alright, before you guys start, hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Vegas Barry here as always with Latio Centauro, and we are back at it again at Krispy Kreme, I mean Final Fantasy 16. We are at Drake's Breath, the Mother Crystal of the Western region. We are doing the mission Fire and Ice, which is a fucking Game of Thrones reference. Let's fucking do this shit. Also, the stream may end up being shorter than usual because I have therapy at 3.
I do have one thing to mention before we get into the whole D&D thing. You know, sometimes you just say, I'm never gonna like those freaking Cyclops mobile suits, I think they're all ugly. Then people say, no, you just haven't seen the right one for you. I don't think I'd ever actually enjoy a Zaku design, but then gonna see Destiny surprise me.
And the only way past them.
One of the only things of Sea Destiny that you actually like.
I actually don't find much wrong with the design of the Zaku Warrior and Zaku Phantom. I think they're really neat designs. The shield being bigger actually block more things. It has spikes, so it can actually use for random melee combat. It freaking stores the melee weapon. Oh, and yeah. Universal Sensory Zaku? This one can actually use beam weapons. Like the default one can actually use beam weapons.
Oh.
Default Zaku 2 when you use Z can't, but it did have that heat axe, so I guess there's something. What's interesting about this particular brand of Zaku, the Zaku Warrior and the Zaku Phantom, the Phantom variant of being the name for the A-class commander variant that has 2 shields instead of just the 1.
It's nothing to worry about.
They have their own version of a striker pack system. It's called Wizard System. These Wizard packs are basically what striker packs are for the strike system.
Interesting.
That pack can do a different role on the battlefield. There's a number of these things. There's the Command Wizard for battlefield communications and tactical control. There's the Kerberos Wizard for close combat. There's the freaking King Gunner Wizard, the most commonly seen pack for long-range beam artillery. There's a straight up-top amphibious combat pack called the Not the Lucio Wizard, that is going to be difficult to pronounce some days. There's the Slash Wizard, which consists of a specialized axe and a pair of steam guns. There's the Blaze Wizard for high mobility combat, usually beam in space, capable of launching missile barrages and zipping about everywhere. Had the more kept going, they probably have even more packs for this thing.
Probably. Anyway, Taro, you
You think, Taro? I almost would have kept going. I'll leave it there. For universe, this Zaku is what created Impulse Gundam. They tested the core weapon system on this thing first, and that had eventually created the Gundam around it. Proceed.
The old arboretum is just up there. We'll enter the caves from there.
Well, yes.
What I was thinking was,
hold on. Before you continue, I just have one question for Latios.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of the fastball special?
More than one. Yes, and I know what it is.
Taro, continue.
basically, before Felix transforms, Kazuto would pick him up, place him on the flat end of the breaker. With enough force, he would sling him like a lightning baseball towards
Look
the
at this
enemy while
place.
he's transforming.
What a mess.
That's good.
Wait.
That's why I asked if you were familiar with the fastball special, because that is.
That is literally the fastball special with extra steps.
Yup.
Lightning ball special.
Lightning bolt special. I love it. Great! Another one!
It's turned.
The freaking tennis ball special at
Shows
this
if
rate.
Rosaria can't handle. Just like old times. Be sure to keep clear of the spawn.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the Golden State Winter.
That's
My good season
foul.
upgrade happens.
Don't breathe it in.
I thought immediately a Daisy Bot that got the egg. The egg cracked open and out pops the Yukimi Botomon.
Keep in mind it's gonna be a while before that happens.
I know, but I'm just saying, I just know exactly what will happen with that dog. So, look out. This is reality. It's a sacrifice popball.
Yeah, me.
Over the course of this session, I periodically evolved to a higher form as I'm regaining my original strength. After a while, instead of the Yukimi Botomon, there's a Garamon. Then a Salamon. Then Meitumon. I can throw in the curveball and have it looking for it via Renamon and do it. Wait, what? At least like that, I'd be able to actually use my character if I had to.
This thing just won't stay down.
These things have roots.
called a Marlboro or whatever. It's like the cigarette.
I don't know why, but I'm having a water tempo flashback right now.
Farewell.
Probably because of all the water it's splashing around.
Like, just from the mention of the name alone, my brain accidentally heard Morpha.
Yes.
Am I allowed
Press
to
on.
go,
Yes.
am I allowed to use the Jamatsuta for one thing?
Eventually. Again, later down the road.
I wasn't saying. I wasn't asking if I can use it now. I was saying if I can use it. I was asking if I can use it at all.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat. Though I don't remember it being quite like this hot.
I don't imagine what that's going to do to Tacitus' head.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was.
He suddenly
And they're getting bigger.
becomes like
Something's wrong.
the opposite of a vegetarian. Yes. Because now he's part plant. It'd be weird to eat other plants while you. Bonger?
Absolutely one. I just love that the closer we get to a K second session, the more Taro and Akane are figuring out that we just have our characters about to talk to each other.
I mean, yes. Because why not?
Oh, believe me, I love it. Talk about the way our characters should interact, the more I realize I actually am your partner if you want at this rate. It's like, not only am I consider basically as your support cat, but the way Digimon and human partnerships work, it makes each other stronger by essentially me helping you overcome time or emotional scars and all that kind of stuff. So by helping your rider essentially become a more confident and functional version of himself, I am effectively doing what a Digimon is supposed to do.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
Well, I actually thought of something we did, thought of something like that a few days ago. So, what I thought was, back in, the hours where the first they're the first the never met these three.
say Felix exists in that universe as an actual cat, but at this point you gave me a better option.
I was gonna say like Felix exists as a person.
Let's not do that again.
No. Yes, not.
Wait, I gotta know. I know there's a few Digimon on that. Few Digimon that what I have to work, so I
A humanoid Megumon is literally just Latios.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like
Like
these,
I don't like. I have seen the man in person. Like I know this to be true.
This is the most out of nowhere compliment I've ever gotten.
Let's look for another path.
Why is there a what?
Yggdrasil.
Oh.
I know there's a human
Drake's
Gothmon
breath.
out there somewhere.
we're nearly at the oratory.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
Oh, you know it's gonna be good, but he's laughing too hard to speak coherently.
Use your words, Taro.
You can do it, man! Oh my god, it's perfect.
Not because of that. My brain is like, oh yeah, they're sure as hell.
Oh, there. Yep.
I was gonna say like when we get to this, like when we get to the next session, like Felix's room has like a normal human-sized door, but there's a cat slab at the bottom of the door, and like the inside of the room is literally just what you would imagine a cat's bedroom to be,
Except for the TV in the corner.
except for the TV.
There's a human side door, there's a cat side. So when you open this door, you realize that the human side door is a fake out, revealing the cat side was the actual door.
Like you try to go and open it, and the knob is just painted on.
No, the knob is real. The door is fake.
Like you open the door and it's
There's
just
legit
a
just a real doorknob installed to the wall for no apparent reason.
you open the door. When you open it, you realize that the cat snap stays behind, revealing it's the actual door.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano is
Oh,
not
either way that goes, that is funny as heck.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
This one must be the exception.
Neither could I at first, but all it takes is a bit of practice. Come on. Not that bad.
And I will still say, your stuff looks amazing. Like, I still have the drawing of me and Bearmon.
Which I enjoyed doing at the very least, and there's that.
This is a common thing I've found with artists. They often, like, their work could be fan-fucking-tastic, and they'll still think it's terrible.
Just our natural state to back our own creations in an attempt to keep expectations low. It's a form of self-preservation. I see them you guys want to see where I was on Wednesday?
Sure.
I won't drop the actual full name of the location on stream for obvious reasons, but I am showing off pictures thereof in the
Are you hurt?
Just hot. Thank you.
Quite a commotion our
I
friend
will
made.
only say this much.
Let's hope the guards didn't
It's
hear it.
by the coast, and you
The gate to the
cannot
inner
go
chambers is
there
just up there.
without getting a box of saltwater
Then we
taffy.
make
It
for the
is basically the
sanctuary.
law of nature.
I need to finish this
Okay,
before the heat
I would like to
finishes
add
me.
the fact that there are multiple places like that.
Exactly.
We'll enter the convict by the handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a
I
hive
don't
of
want to
activity.
dock myself by
Sounds
accident.
like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Something is, when I was on my way home from there that day, I thought of a location that I could use instead of the Black Tank City or White Forest in the Unova region, should my Pokemon story eventually go there. Cape Gray. That is about the only thing I have so far, just the name. Everything went quiet. Did I get muted by accident or something?
No, the scene is
If it's a game thing, I can't see it while I'm over here.
It's me.
I'll have to get back into the Switch.
Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me.
See, I thought these people were gonna be like, Abomination! And then try to kill Jill. Oh my god! The woman's reaction to Torgal.
You know what thought occurs to me? I might actually want to try sketching Taro's rider if I could get a description.
Glad you're safe.
I'm pretty sure he can do you one
Did you
better.
risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
I mean, I've
Forgive
already
me,
got
my
past
lady,
the zombie rider form right here. I'ma save that.
I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
A this hour he'll be in the Comrec, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now. Lady Marley, you must flee this place.
That's a
Gather your
problem
things
for
and go.
tomorrow's Taro.
Indeed.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
I mean, you've also already seen my rider form before it may be used, so there's that.
Wait, are you talking about the drawing you made? Or the...
Yeah.
Because I thought we were going to go with Bonki first, and that was going to... The drawing you made was your super form.
Go on, stop
No.
talking.
That's my default
Thank
form.
you.
Because if
You were always so
Bonki
kind to
is
me.
his, like the stuff
My
from
light in the
PBK,
darkness.
if that stuff is, you know, if that is
Take care,
assuming
my
one's
lady,
true
please.
form, then
You deserve better than
by
this.
by
A
its very
long,
nature, my
happy
suit
life,
will not
promise.
look exactly the same.
That's
Okay.
actually true.
That, you know what? Yeah, that is true.
Like the way I see it, if it's
Liv,
assuming my true form to become
you
a rider,
promise to
it's
do the
effectively
same.
a form of armor digivolution.
Actually, wait. I remember.
Come on, Clive.
Wasn't it also like
We're nearly at the Comrec.
All right.
Remember, Bear, I'll actually have the scarf going when my super form shows up.
Got it.
wasn't it like you also inherit that power?
Not necessarily.
Here's our welcoming party.
I remember
I've had enough of their hospitality.
when it got
So he only became Hibiki because of the Wide Watch. That's not how it works. That was outside interference. Recolor. Yeah. But also because, just because you inherit a title does not necessarily mean you become, like, your form reflects the title you inherit. Like,
I'm gonna get something to eat. I'll be right back.
alright. Great example, Zanki and Todoroki. Todoroki was Zanki's student, and after his training was complete, Zanki retired, and Todoroki was given the the chance to take on Zanki's name, but he chose not to. His Oni form was already determined by the time his training was done. He had reached that part of his training where he
How many of them
could
are
use his
Too many.
Oni form. He doesn't have his name yet.
You're hurt.
So you don't inherit. The only thing you do inherit is the name, and that's only if you choose to. Yeah, because Zio got a lot of things wrong.
What?
What? Hi, Armorhide. Fuck.
All my Funkos now.
Yeah, I would say yes.
I'll wait for his return.
Alright, I'm gonna go take my afternoon meds while I look for Shin Kamen Rider on Prime Video.
Alright. See you in a bit.
I'm back.
So, do you want to see the rest of my forms?
Sure.
Okay. Sorry.
I was expecting you to show me them all anyway.
I didn't want to show too much. I wanted to
All the ones
keep
you were
one-
comfortable with showing off at the moment, with or without spoiling anything.
Yeah, I was wanting to keep at least one form secret.
Yes, please link me because I can't fucking find it.
But now I'm just gonna go heck it.
I mean, at this point, all I've mentioned of my true super form is the scarf. Nobody's seen what my super form looks like yet. And until the time comes, nobody will.
Okay, so this is Twin Command Jet, Twin Command Cannon, and Legend
Oh,
Rider.
it's because it's listed as Shin Masked Rider. That's why I couldn't find it.
Yeah, that's those three, and then there's also one more which I think you'll recognize. Which I think you'll recognize here.
These look great. Also, I told Kraken about how the game and the joke we had for Felix's room, and Kraken chimed in. The TV only has one channel, or rather one selection of channels, and it's all nature and wildlife based.
No. Fair. In
Alternatively, Felix's TV could be airing Digimon reruns.
In Kazuto's room, there's a bunch of the normal channels you usually get on TV, except for one, the DGP itself.
I was gonna say like the DGP or like a channel that shows exclusively zombie movies.
¿Por qué no los dos? Why not both?
Ah.
So while he's not just keep track of his point total from like
Just imagine. He's spent the day hanging with Felix, getting to know him. They have that conversation. You mean there's a universe where I'm important? What are you talking about? You're important to me.
Clive,
Later that night, he clicks on the
There's something I need you
DGPT
to know.
and he sees his point
I
total
saw
has
the
gone up by
patriarch
at least
do things
130
no one should
points.
have to see.
And his
so I
approval rating
swore
has
that
gone
he'd
through the roof.
die by my hand.
I understand.
he
I
just
face
sees
my
that,
demons,
he just looks around
you must
trying to
face
find
yours.
where how the hell would those somehow invisible cameras follow him.
Looks like we got a welcoming party.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
You don't even realize secret in this weird, impossible fashion in his driver itself.
That would make too much sense.
I would not put it past him.
That would make too much sense for the fucking show itself.
There are a lot of people, I haven't seen the show.
Like,
don't know, because remember there was that one game where they lost their No, wait, they only lost the belts, not the ID cores. My bad.
Thanks, boy.
Losing their camera.
Yeah.
So what?
Like, the second thing moves, that's where the camera also,
Depending on how those ID cores are stored, that could be how they get the different camera angles. They just sort of float around invisible at different angles. Only to materialize where they need to be when you need them.
There. I finally got to watch a few more Eats episodes. And I'm gonna say this. The most possible polite way possible. That would be extremely hard for this character. I want him hecking dead.
Who?
Mr. Knowledge.
Oh, Daichi?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what he did to K1 in that episode? Yeah, nah. I'm gonna shove Zombie Freak here where the sun don't shine and let her rip.
And shove him in the forever box.
Yes.
I'm gonna take you, I'm gonna stuff you in a refrigerator, padlock the thing shut, douse it in gasoline, set it on fire, and send it hurtling off a cliff laughing maniacally. And that was basically how I felt about Sasuke Uchiha for years.
Shiva's dominant.
Hey,
Come to beg
Wait,
forgiveness for your failure.
before I make the wrong decision here, Bear, does
For years I followed your
Daichi
orders,
ever play
fought your
Sasuke?
wars,
Nah.
all to protect
The,
the children you took, just as you took me.
Oh god, I can't remember his name.
And what did you
Sasuke's
do in
brother.
return?
Oh, like where he,
Itachi.
where he was secretly the good guy all along? No.
And you slit their throats.
Okay, thank God. Yeah. Hey, well, take the whole measure of merge.
Their souls were sullied with a stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption.
Oh, this guy's gonna die.
Penance paid. Just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination!
I had an idea. An idea that I'm sure is not
like
going to
you
go over.
To set foot in the
So I'm
Holy
speaking
Covenant
about it with
is
the
in
knowledge that
itself
it's not going to
a
happen.
crime deserving of death.
You're right.
Since
I am
multiple
a monster,
villains have been
and
brought
my
over
soul
with me,
is stained black.
we don't know where this final battle took place.
No, not by either.
So what if Digimon
But by
civilians
the
got
evil
brought over
of
too?
men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it.
Yeah.
In our common.
Yeah. The
This
idea here is
is
that
my
at some
penance.
point, some Digimon entity just
I
leaves
will
behind
be
some data in
your
a computer.
monster No more.
And
Nor will I
that is
suffer
essentially
you
the
to
birth of
create
this
another.
universe's digital world.
Which universe?
Does the beast
The one we're currently
bare
in.
its teeth at its
We're-
master?
we're
Come then,
hopping
What
from-
the
dominant.
Cyclo Cafe is in at any
Rage
given time.
be as
Okay.
you have ever been. A
'Cause
monster!
And
We're
what are
we're
you
traveling
doing?
to different reality, like different
I was forced
dimensions,
to
like
kill.
all the time.
You do it by choice, but
Like,
never
how about,
again.
like, to
I
refine the
bowed
idea,
to you once.
because
Now
Felix
it
is
you
traveling
who
with the
shall bow
cafe,
to me.
any reality they visit, a little of his
Kill
data
them.
rubs off on whatever system he interacts with.
Interesting.
Little do I know, I'm essentially planting the seeds for a new digital world in every reality I visit.
I can. I can imagine. Okay, so
If Dangersville was the world free, I'm the guy who planted the acorn.
no, I just had a thought concerning the fact that you are a digital being, and also the world of Exade. No, I'm saying that, like, perhaps, like, the next time you guys go to the world of Exade, Felix can use his powers to trying to like find like a cure or a root cause of the Bugstar virus.
Now that I think about it, yeah, I would be the perfect life form to attend to this.
Don't get next
Fuck. That's what I get for remembering Burger Mod. And he was one of the few Bugstars that were actually good.
Remember how it felt?
So just imagine, because of the way my session works, I will actually call out the Armor Digiball phrase. Exade hears, Meicoomon Armor Digiball 2!
Why can't I do it?
And therein lies the flashback.
Just hear super smart.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Meicoomon Armor Digiball 2! Ridermon!
Finally, an actual Kamen Rider Digimon!
Please, just once.
Digimon and Justimon like one.
No, wait. No. We'll record the session. Make or really. You won't be able to hold that out back forever. Yes.
Gotta make this quick.
So many scenes. Digimon and Justimon. He was like, wait, they have Kamen Rider Digimon and we don't have Digimon Kamen Rider? How is that fair?
Slow.
That's how you know it's a good laugh. You unintentionally snort. Also, look at our private chat tag. When you see Bacho Stingmon, if you haven't already, oh my god.
Him and Billy Polio form Power Rangers. Super Saiyan, sort of. This is what you saw was semi-priming. Priming is when a dominant basically becomes basically becomes the icon that they're hosting.
Right.
And you can get that and Digimon survive?
Wait, what?
Bancho Stingmon. Yeah, him and Digimon.
Oh yeah. Forgot about
Right.
Bancho Stingmon.
I won't take long.
You are welcome.
Oh god. Makes sense.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like his partner went through some shit. Okay.
Including dying several times.
Yeah, that did happen. So yeah, this is semi-prime. You call upon the powers of the icon that your character hosts, while not fully becoming the icon itself. You call upon their powers, but not fully. No. Okay. Wait, who? All right. Who would be the sixth ranger in this in this scenario? Would it be Clive or Joshua? And Ifrit was an unknown.
Oh my god, I just thought. If I'm using Team Breakup for my standard transformation, I can use Braveheart Super Mode.
Hell yes.
And that first guitar riff at the beginning of the song, the system to mimic the Digibyte activating. In order to transform the super chord, I have to use my guitar and play that specific riff, and that's what starts the power flowing.
At that point, Kazuto takes over the guitar while he was transforming and just plays the rest of the song.
Because remember, my changer doesn't really facilitate the alternate configuration to start the super form. I'd have to use my guitar weapon that does transform to do so.
I'm going to finish this.
So just imagine, I'm opening it up like I would for the finisher, but instead, the beginning chords of Braveheart, the heart. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum.
For a second, I thought that was the NBC chime.
Nope.
Bum, bum, bum.
Here. Use this.
Yeah, you got it. Hit though.
Then Kazuto takes over playing the rest while he transforms.
Assuming you have a music-themed form, sure.
Beat buckle.
Alrighty.
Beat buckle. Literally comes with a guitar axe.
Dude, the two of you could have a jam session.
Hell yeah!
And just to further the whole Jokin universe, the lyrics of the song, no one's actually singing them, but everyone can hear them.
Nah.
So it's like, wait a minute, where's that coming from?
Nah. Felix, like, not messes, just has the lyrics play inside of Kazuto's helmet. Just on a heads-up display.
Crystal, what did you
Like,
do to
here,
it?
sing this. Sing what? Oh!
Oh. We destroyed it.
In a second, anyone can give up the fight and run away. But I've got the feeling you just might be the type to bravely head into the fray. Dark clouds
I do,
unfurl, now
Father.
descending on a bright blue world.
have
A hero
fought
needs
the
to
monster
rise, and I can
and
see
become
that
an
hero
outlaw.
in your eyes.
May the blessing of
Yeah,
the
I was gonna say,
crystals go with you.
Stop singing. Both my vital phrase once started glowing.
You're
over.
welcome.
Yeah, the Digivice Sammy gave me started like shaking a little bit.
Shiva exacted her price.
Welcome to my world. Whenever I
did.
listen to that song, my digivices are like on a
Again, the
constant
burden
state of
fell to you.
vibrate.
And I bore it
Yeah,
willingly.
nah, just imagine that actually happens. Like,
This was a
someone
sin
makes
for
it
which I
to
had
where
to
a
atone.
Digivice will
Now I
react
can
if
continue
they
at your
hear
side with my
song.
head held high.
Frankly, there is a similar joke made in Digimon Abridged. I forget which group, what they call themselves, but like they also did Digimon Tri-Abridged. The joke is, Matt was the only one that could hear Braveheart playing while the Digimon digivolved.
Yeah.
Project Mouthwash. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Oh yeah, they did destroy Mother Crystal. They should probably, you know, run.
Clive, look.
I'm gonna put it to you this way, Taro.
It's
The
just
voice
like the
they
one
gave
in Phoenix
Meikumon
case.
in that Abridged series was basically my default Meikumon voice in my head until I heard her
Damn it.
actual voice
We
in
need
the
to leave.
English dub of the movie.
Agreed.
And I'm like, that is so freaking adorable.
Who the fuck are you? You're not Joshua! Who are you?
And the bit that got me laughing for no apparent reason. So, here's a fun fact. Mako herself, the Digidestined in this case, and Meikumon are both Sailor Scouts in another life.
You cannot defeat me. I know, but he can't.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
Oh my
You and
God.
your
I
your
just...
pathetic little show can't defeat me. I
No.
know, but he can. Volcano starts erupting as Braveheart starts intensifying.
Tara, were you referencing what was happening on my screen, or...
Yes.
Okay,
Because of the erupting volcano.
yes. Well, that and the Mother
This way,
Crystal
Your
just, like,
Grace.
falling apart.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's something
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well... If you're
Also,
sure...
the phrase I'm thinking of using for when I actually use my super forms, since I went with Armor Digivolution for the base
For a
Common
moment
Rider
there.
form.
I felt my brother's presence.
Meikumon, Henshin Digivolve 2!
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again.
Make him on Henshin evolves too.
But why now, after 5 years of silence?
Like, I'm trying to keep both the
cannot
Common Rider
keep
thing
him sealed
and the
away much
English
longer.
dub of Digimon, which I grew up with, intact.
Grace.
Hence Digivolve.
I know. Okay.
Do not
Otherwise, it would have
dirty
been
your
Henshin
hands.
Shinka.
Henshinka!
Yes.
Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Here's a couple of
Or master flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary,
I'm gonna take a look.
while others lose their fortunes.
Oh
to
God, I
gain
just
the
realized
cure of
Joshua has Ultima, like,
leave to find new
in his
livelihoods.
chest.
What is it that you
I have
seek
seen both of
in
those,
the
and I
Dominion,
love them.
Your Grace.
Oh.
Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince
And of course, I
Sanbreque?
linked to you the version of Braveheart I'm
He
planning
has
to
many
use.
titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons,
Did you check it out?
Odin's nemesis,
I checked out
or simply
and I realized,
Bahamut.
oh wait, I did see Skyfall.
I met him once when we were children,
Yeah, his is probably
He
my
was a
favorite English
chivalrous
translation of
soul
the
even
song to
then.
date.
and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are
Because,
confident
like, I
that he will
genuinely
listen
feel
to what
powerful
you have
after
to
hearing
say.
that.
Our world lurches ever closer to the
It's good
abyss.
for when you need a pick-me-up in the
hidden
middle of the
hand
day
ushers
that's
us
been
onward.
going, like, to
Ultima's
absolute
influence
garbage.
extends
Yep.
to every nation, Sunbreak included. If His Highness is
Like,
the man
look
I
at
believe him
look
to
at
be,
Joshua's chest.
and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice.
I noticed the glowy purple rock.
That's Ultima. That's the creature he absorbed in order to save his brother.
The eternal flame wavers, and the azure
Isn't
sky
Sylvie
begins to
killing him?
bruise.
It might be because he coughed up
How
blood.
lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals,
You see,
and yet
At this
how
point-
spoiled.
no,
Like
I refuse.
canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed.
What do you mean you refuse?
I refuse to let this
Now,
precious
The
boy die.
bars are closing in, and we must take flight.
You refuse to let him die a
Although
second
it be
time.
To leave our home behind. It is what we must do to be
I'll,
free.
I'll change my wish.
Which is it that
Joshua
men cannot
no
live
longer
without?
die from Ultima.
A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Yeah. I know it'll never happen, but like
Your
I was
Grace, let us
imagining
find a
the
place to
final
rest a
battle
while.
with Zed, and
We
that's
can
when my
return
team
by the
finally
Dhalmekian
manages
trail
to find me.
once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail,
I know.
With more gimmicky stuff.
Yo!
Like Bob out of nowhere.
Has like more Hibiki like transformation devices and just gives it to the team.
Has Kazuto like
And by the
Bro,
nature of their powers still being intact and their morphers undamaged, the powers mix. So now we've got a team of Zeo Hibiki riders.
Yo. Fucking.
A
Zed-
Gabumon, a Tsukaimon, a Vmon, an Armadillomon, a Gatomon, and an Agumon.
The army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because
I
your
see
fleet has
a
proved as
calling.
impotent as the Omicron Lane Knight. Would you rather we simply
Just
fell back to the
teleports
capital?
away.
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion.
He leaves behind
However,
a monster
our
to fight us,
casualties
of course,
mount with
because
each passing day.
naturally, gotta have something to cover your escape, or else we just chase him.
Just so you know, like if this happens, this would be like Endgame.
I imagine it would be. That's kind of what I'm planning my endgame to be if it's
There
allowed.
is a literal sea twixt you and your
Because
prize.
this would be the point where
The
the
armies
friggin'
of
base
Sunbreak
got
need
attacked.
but sit back and
Right.
watch as you
And Bob comes out with a
harmlessly
1911.
nap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out.
Zed
the
thought
siege. No
Zed thought he was back at it at Krispy Kreme, and Bob showed him it do go down.
And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought.
Which is even funnier considering the 2017 Power Rangers movie.
Republican soldiers
Rita Repulsa
starve
eating a Krispy
while
Kreme
waiting
donut
for
in a
orders
Krispy
from
Kreme.
Mandalore.
With the battle being
You would
over
but take the
slash
field,
involving a
their
Zeo
bellies would be
crystal.
full by now.
Yes!
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations.
I have a question about that.
Instead of liberating
So,
the Dominion,
if the Zeo Crystal
you
in
would
the
doom it
2017
to
Power Rangers movie
destruction.
is the only thing keeping Earth alive,
unless that is what you desire.
what's going to happen the second the Zeo...
If our
takes
learned
around
advisor
that
has a
universe?
solution to propose,
I believe they would be
we'd be glad
shards
to
of
consider.
the main crystal. Oh, look, it's this bitch!
I don't know about how every other universe, but in the one I came from, the Zeo Crystal was on the moon. Completely unrelated to the one that may or may not be in the core of the digital world.
It's Clive and Joshua's mother.
Haven't you died
What
yet?
it means is that I am.
She was busy raising a son for the Emperor of Sanbreque. Even though he already had a son. Fucking Bahamut.
Ah, the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction.
Doesn't this man know what happened
They could
to
not believe
his
their
supposed
eyes.
rash husband?
Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation.
He is aware, he sees it as a challenge.
So
Survive this.
this isn't her new husband. This is her new husband's the Emperor of Sanbreque. This is Titan.
He's the son of an empress.
I know. I'm talking about
dear Clive.
Just for anyone that was confused on the matter.
Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out.
So...
Sid took the life of someone dear to me. A woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands.
Suggest the LC writer for a certain
Your
world or
Imperial
Possibly.
Majesty.
Possibly.
I know exactly what I'm going to say if and when we bump into another version of Talon in the next session. You know, you remind me of this Bearmon I know.
And all for the love of a common war. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding.
If there's a Callan everywhere, then there's probably one in the digital world, and he is most definitely a freaking Bearmon.
Exactly. Much how I believe Archival Deva is probably a Demi-Devamon.
Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga,
oh god, I can actually do that first.
Emperor of
before we even get into the mission.
The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world.
And if we can get her to ask what he was staring about, you know, you remind me of this Demi-Devimon I know.
Soon.
This. No one can tell me otherwise, but this would be Kazuto.
Take it away.
You could not tell me otherwise.
Something must be wrong.
Come on. Yeah, that tracks.
Just look at Kazuto in his writer form. Why do you look like Sam Lopemon?
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Why?
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Just looks at it. Wait a minute.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
You look like... Do I know you?
Pretty sure this is the first time we ever met.
Cannot find a better price
Seeing
than
as we
that.
both come from different universes and all.
I could swear, I
Loving
met
me
a Samuel
blind,
Bond
you know.
with the same exact voice as you.
Cannot find a better
Huh.
price than that.
I do not know what that is, but okay then.
Yeah.
It'd better all be here.
It kind of looks like your costume. Purple, kind of wolf-like, lots of blades.
Back, are ya? So, what'd it be?
Okay then.
Plays the Chocobo's character.
That should do ya.
And you were a Biomon. Boy.
You can thank me later.
Because there's no
Not best
direct.
work,
Like,
but it'll do.
no, wait. And
Peckmon.
Peckmon.
Peckmon. Yeah, we said it'd be Peckmon.
Yeah. Plays
You
the
can
Chocobo's
thank
character.
me later.
And you were a Peckmon. Boy, you. Who,
Not best work, but
Waifu
it'll
Dragon
do.
Pin's character.
Yeah,
And
that should do ya.
honestly, I'm not sure who you remind me of, but you remind me of somebody. Because I'm honestly having a difficult time thinking of the most chaotic Digimon possible. Short of just being a Chaosmon.
Waifu Dragon.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our
Yep.
past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did.
Nonetheless,
I mean,
I was wondering if
there's a few Scorpiomon variants out
you
there.
were from Rosaria. Apparently, the
I can't say that I've had
But
much
like, I was
practice
legit
healing.
trying to go for like, what
when
is
those shipments
the
are
most
late.
chaotic and or evil thing I could find?
It's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, many lives.
You know what?
However,
Just
as
to
you are well
complete the
aware,
joke.
Imperial occupation
All
has
my
rendered the
travels
roads
were by far
unsafe
the
for
most
those
evil
like
thing
me,
I've encountered.
untrained in the military.
What's the evil version of Professor Agumon?
Asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if
There
you happen
was
to be
a
in the
Black
Docchion
Agumon variant
other
that was like
business.
supposed to be a false professor who was just trying to appear smart.
Yes.
Tell me of these Morgan beards.
Professor Agumon's the one that explains how the vaccines work and why they're
old times are
important.
to be believed, the
Uh,
flowers are bright yellow.
the fake Professor Agumon tells you that vaccines cause
and they
autism.
grow in the marshes of Sorrowise.
And as a
propagate
Digimon
them
with
here in the
autism, I
backyard.
find this offensive.
It requires several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget,
As a bear slash person slash whatever the fuck I am with autism,
nothing you cannot handle.
I feel bad I made that joke.
I feel like this one's actually going to bring me to tears of how funny it is.
It's literally just labeled fake Agumon expert.
Fake Agumon expert. Okay.
Or fake Professor Agumon.
Got it.
Yeah, because it's a black Agumon in the same kind of outfit.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Okay. I need some help deciding on something.
I have quite the find for you today.
I have enough money for one $60 game. And I wanted to get one on the Switch. Should I get Octopath Traveler or Pikmin 4?
I'm kind of leaning to
wish to
Pikmin
study the
just because I'm
tomes?
curious.
The door to the shelves
Okay.
shall ever be open.
See, I haven't played
Okay.
Digimon Wiki says... Fake Professor Agumon is a dinosaur Digimon. It's a genius Agumon that has a doctorate in digital monster studies from Digital World Academy. It is said the title is plagiarized from Professor Agumon.
And we most certainly can. You wouldn't want the poor things
It is
going
not as
without decent
knowledgeable about
clothes now,
Digimon
would
types
you?
and territories as Professor Agumon, and instead, it rather unscrupulously spreads lies, so caution is necessary. However, as only its feelings of rivalry for Professor Agumon are genuine, it is diligent in not leaving Professor Agumon any research ideas in order to inconvenience it. From head to toe, it's fake.
They give us new clothes.
That reminds me of when Otto Octavius was in Peter's body and like wrote a dissertation, and then said dissertation was flagged for
Here for another of my lectures.
what was the word that you just used?
Plagiarism.
Plagiarism from another paper wrote by Otto Octavius himself.
How may I help you today? Here's the latest information I have.
And he's like walking out of the fucking he's walking out of the fucking thing, or the fucking building. He's like, plagiarism from myself. These people wouldn't know genius if it bit them in the ass and slapped them across the face.
Speaking of Academy, actually, I'm not sure either of you know this, but Screen Rant has.
One must understand one's place in the world.
That I'm going to hunt down. Never know what it takes. Called Rangers Academy.
Oh, is that the new Power Ranger comic?
Thus ends today's lesson.
Our man in Dalamore mentioned the Cook's Guard hadn't been seen there.
Looks like we have new monsters to hunt. View the hunt board. Let's take a look.
Hey, at least you know how it works this time.
Yeah. North of Sorrowwise, Rosaria. West of... Okay, so these are both in Rosaria.
I'm here. This my
I think his phone is fucking up.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to
that's
start
what I
taking better
just
care
said,
of
yes.
yourself.
Well, you cut out, so I... Oh my god!
Understood. And thank you.
Oh, thank God. Like, it showed, like, the clip showed...
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
Jill not wearing a top, but her back was turned to the camera.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But now she's wearing clothes, so it's all good.
So yeah, basically, the main character. Wait, well, I assume is the main character in this. She does not know what a Power Ranger is.
Your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same.
She does not know what a Ranger's Academy is.
Or
she does not know how to become.
would you rather we left you to save the world all on your
Academy
own?
cadet?
No. That's
Then
not...
she meets a soon-to-be yellow and red Ranger.
Clive, where are you?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong?
Bear, do you watch a YouTuber by the name of
Rosaria's under attack.
What? No, but he sounds familiar.
Basically, reviews Power Ranger toys.
This isn't the Dhalmekian army we're talking about. It's the Men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard.
Review, the Sengoku driver, but I don't think that
there is in hell in Rosalith. Trying to batter down the castle gates.
Yeah.
Looking for me.
Guess what he got his hands on recently?
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
It's a trap, all right.
Man got
the daddy of all fucking traps.
On the entire set of animal crystals or Gao jewels.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. Damn. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look.
So am I.
I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against
Wild Force
Sid,
was my first full
but as long
season.
as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me.
Can you blame me for being jealous?
I'm not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more.
The most I have of my old Wild Force collection is a couple of the
kill the bastard.
Savage Cycle figures, the
I'm coming too.
Entire main Megazord, and the two Bear
we're
Zords,
in this
the
together.
Combazord.
All right.
You have more than me, my guy. I have nothing of Wild Force or Gao Ranger. But actually, question.
I should probably speak to Otto before leaving.
A small.
We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Elementary school. I was telling a couple of my friends about Wild Force because, like, it just started airing, I believe. Unless it was reruns. Honestly, for the life of me, I cannot remember. And like, I was telling my friends about it. Then I got up to when they used the Savage Slash for the first time. They then proceeded to tell me that the word savage was a curse word over and over again. I was like, how? No, it's not. If it was a curse word, then why is it in Power Rangers?
It really isn't. I guess it depends on the part of the world you're in. But like, here, savage is not a curse word, it just means to be brutal.
Yeah, that was my thought process. Like, okay, if it's not a curse, how is it in Power Rangers?
I mean, to be fair, they stuck Hell's Bells into the Turbo movie.
I'm trying to log into my email account. I'm having some trouble here.
Lovely. Technical difficulties.
Yep.
Like, on a tangent here, getting back to what I was saying, I can just imagine your character's reactions to each of my previous forms until I get back to Bakuman. Like, the egg cracks open and out pops the Yukimi Botamon. And
yeah,
it just meeps and peeps and all kinds of cute chirpy noises.
Oh, remember the Digimon movie when
or all like it's a Yukimi Botamon, so it's U's and bows.
Yeah. When Patty and Tai met
oh yeah, the bubble scene. Bo 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 bo.
That scene was wholesome.
Indeed. Once I end up becoming a Yaramon, I regain the ability to talk.
Oh, thank God, I can speak now.
Like, you're not even there to see the Digivolution. You turn your back for 5 minutes to get some treat or other for the itty bitty puffball. And some tiny squeaky voice that has, "What's taking so long?" You turn around and there's the little yellow cat thing.
Oh God. I just realized.
What?
Felix comes from a universe where cursing isn't a thing. And he's now...
He just chooses not to. It's not that it isn't a thing. Some Digimon are pretty foul-mouthed. Felix just chooses not to.
I'm talking about the Power Rangers have, because, you know, they don't curse.
Right.
And now he's in a world
where I remember that Dumatox shouted hell's bells in one scene. Still, I get it. Proceed.
The other three writers start going sailor mode.
Because let's face it, they will. The instant they realize I came from a universe where people don't swear, and especially after they reverted to my previous quote-unquote baby stages and I'm especially vulnerable, they're gonna crank up sailor mode. I can just imagine your writer covering my ears.
Mind your profanity.
Watch your profanity.
You mean we're not doing enough? Okay.
I just imagine the ears are down, and he's just covered.
What are all these strange words? They make me sad.
They make me sad.
Don't listen to them, Felix. Don't listen to them.
Just ignore them, Felix. They don't know what they're doing.
They're all going to get a zombie breaker after this.
It's like, I can just imagine a Yaramon on the verge of tears, ears pinned back, going, what are all these strange words? They make me sad.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Kazuto would go father figure mode when if that ever happens. Like, besides,
I just imagine he hands Bob the Yaramon. Watch this for a moment.
And Bob grabs the Yaramon and just starts petting it like a Bond villain.
Back to Rosalith then.
There's a time card. 5 minutes later, and we see all the writers who had tried so desperately to cross the line and teach the itty bitty kitty to start swearing, and they're all roughed up. And Kazuto's there cleaning his tools.
Watch this. it for a moment, will you, Bob?
Thumbs up.
Wherever Pazuzu is in the top, in the Cafe Cyclone. Just here's an announcement going off. Jet and cannon.
And he's like, what on earth?
Win command, grand victory.
Flawless victory.
Just here's the words. This
or
is
better yet. Or better yet, after the whole announcement of which driver is happening, we get
Yeah! Ultra!
Because I went from flawless victory to wait a minute. There is something even better in here. I know it. I've seen it. I've used it.
I know it. I've seen it. I've used it.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Gov gave you the news then. We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on.
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Delmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the Prophet. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make
Pazuzu comes back to find the Yaramon munching on some hunks of meat while Bob's just petting it in the background.
And
the
toast standing over their unconscious body.
And a big blinking sign now hanging from the ceiling that says, no swearing. And instead of asking what's going on, for once, Pazuzu gets the smart idea and just backs away quietly.
Steve Azrael sitting in writer form, mind you, like still in Jet command mode, Jet Twin command mode. Just writing this sign, and when he's done, just plasters it up above the counter.
With Bob's permission, of course.
Of course.
I can just imagine Bob snaps his fingers and there's a blinking neon sign that is cursing is prohibited or something to that effect.
Cursing is prohibited unless you want to meet the same fate as E3.
Of course, that last part wouldn't be relevant once they were able to get up and heal up, but still.
I know.
Cursing is prohibited under threat of violence.
The one thing better than the swear jar.
The one thing better than the swear jar. Bonk.
Speaking of bonk, I think I saw somewhere of a Lego Gundam Barbatos.
Oh yeah, Mecha Gaikotsu has been reviewing that. I haven't seen it yet, but it has been in my feed.
Don't worry. Everyone's prepared.
Mikazuchi in a parallel universe.
Well,
you know what they say? A little knowledge.
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kuko.
Lego build.
Well there, Lord Ross. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation...
And he's got a collection of miscellaneous bases and other bonking implements.
Other bonking implements.
For Halloween,
Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka. The permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position.
It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dhalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak.
Realize it's not a good thing to mess with.
By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dhalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion.
Another Digivolution later, now you've got a 6-foot
Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
Begins contemplating just casually hanging around in rider form to dodge the joke.
Older, then? Is the city safe? Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dhalmekian fleet floated by without incident,
And you know what I'm eventually
but not
going to turn
without
back
remark.
into?
When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, and so the stage will soon be set for your heroic alas. It will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buet Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back, and they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are... So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best?
The north. They cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way. And so...
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you...
I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have...
All right.
Lead on.
I know there was another one before that, but then after that one I can't remember, he scares off picking the main character of his own show.
As much as I want to say, he's just standing there.
Menacingly!
I can also picture he put together this elaborate show just to scare the guy off by like making the whole wherever it was into a haunted house.
Might I interest you in some swans down?
Just some linen.
Do I want to go with the actual badass scary shit, or do I want to go with
your items? They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past. My mother thinks it might be bandits.
It usually is.
So yes. Oh, wait.
Going to find it.
Oh.
Like, no. You know what I just thought of?
Ready, go?
Okay, so in any writer world, while you're looking for any writer world where the monster can become can have a human appearance, Cafe Cyclone temporarily turns into a haunted house, but it still looks like Cafe Cyclone. Like when you enter the door. When you go to the bathroom, things start going to spooky time real quick.
Things start going to Spooky Town.
let's further drag this into Kingdom Hearts territory and have everybody's outfits changed to match.
Be safe. She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Like everybody else is being put into some kind of costume.
Who's gonna buy my wares now?
Standard
State your animals
vampire,
left.
mummy, werewolf, Frankenstein's monster stuff going on here.
If you're a bandit,
and
come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed.
At least visually speaking.
Only after that feather-brained tramp I demand recompense. Be it in coin or the items you carry.
These goods are expected.
Again, only
in
visually.
I mean, they don't mind.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bocklad, would you?
He's still the same cuddly cat as ever.
Did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. Oh,
so the fool has protection. And coin, too. Oi! Killer!
When the monster comes back out of the back.
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted.
As I told one of your customers, it usually is.
Do I want to go with the adorable cat in the Halloween
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Unnerving thing.
Stop calling me that.
I said, if we're going to play spooky, I might as well play along. Naturally, he who holds the zombie power gets to look like a zombie. Or a zombie werewolf vampire. A zombie werewolf with a magic but all decayed and rotting and such, like it is in fact zombified.
Oh, fair. If we ever do a session during Halloween, that has to be a story.
Playtime, 6 hours. When do I start getting good? Playtime, 5,001.7 hours. That's the neat part. You don't.
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the great ship.
We could speak.
Okay, since Felix comes from a Power Ranger world, wouldn't that mean he technically gets to meet Santa?
Oh my god.
I have met him.
Oh?
My team has met Santa before. It's a yearly tradition.
For the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at now.
But yeah, there's the salutation mode. That's what I'm thinking Felix would turn into in the Halloween world.
You sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved.
How's that done then? Now it's back to Horde.
Best part is, in that form, Felix can actually fly. I don't know why, but that is legit listed as one of his variations powers. It can somehow fly.
Now I fully imagine it. Now I fully imagine that mode that's spinning its tails around like a helicopter.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Back in a minute.
Healer scarves just start spinning like tails as tails.
Thank you for sticking with us.
I have no idea how I'm doing this, but I like it.
This physically should not be possible, but I'm doing it anyway.
What I'm doing is impossible. I know it's impossible.
Oh, I should.
But I'm gonna do it anyway.
Come on. Faster.
Alternatively, I know there's a Kamen Rider detective out there. Her bear showed me that before.
Yep.
Yeah.
Double.
when everybody's in disguise as something else, Felix gets turned into a Black Aquaman Uber for that world.
Yeah!
They're certainly damp.
I just realized
they're damp
actually.
enough for Morgan Beards.
Okay, so
Size of a goblin eye. Not this goblin. Certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though.
Oh, a worm that freaking disguises itself as you. And then when you go to Henshin, it doesn't work.
Because for me, it's not just a disguise. I have literally slide Digimon with these forms. Getting to bonk someone with the messenger bag.
Hell yeah.
Bright yellow. These are our Morgan Beards,
And
all right.
that is effectively my running gag. Bonking each person on our team at least once with that bag. At least until someone attempts to take it from me. Then at which point we cut to a please stand by screen. And when we come back, I'm just sitting on a pile of people who tried to take the bag away. Because rule of comedy, the smaller and cuter it is, the more likely it is to win in a fight.
I am looking for something now. Now that I'm talking about stuff.
Well, I've gone to this much trouble. Might as well gather as many as I can.
I now have Judgment Bolt. I cannot wait to use this.
Familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home.
This gift I feel is like, leave me the Yaramon with Bob while you take care of the swearing thing.
Hopefully this will be enough.
The swearing sailor.
I've had my fill of goblins.
Alright, let's see what Judgment Bolt does. Oh my god. Judgment Bolt's a keeper!
Trailer Terry gets an ass with Edward Keith after moment, and I love it. Honestly, I'm enjoying that. I guess that makes us Rapid Sentai Fail Ranger now,
Yeah.
Even though not one of us is a rabbit rider.
I'm a mammal, close enough.
It's not as close as any of us are. That's as close as we're gonna get.
I mean, I could end up a rabbit mon in
I believe this will more than satisfy you.
World. Who knows?
Oh, I just thought of something.
One bolt of red, one bolt of
Like
blue.
we end up in
What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk
an
or
Easter
velvet.
themed world that I've
this
suddenly
gold work?
transformed
Krieger's
into
ghost.
like
If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay for these.
freaking champion form.
Worry on that score.
No, something to do with Hibiki.
For services rendered. I can always return
Oh.
if you like.
There's no need to be hasty now, Clive.
I just
I'm
gotta
sure
remember
can
where
put three to good
I
use.
had notes on this. I just gotta remember where I put them.
Which one's most to your liking?
They may be gone. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm not finding them. All right, so. Oof. Give me a second. Bending down and then suddenly bending back up, not the best thing to do.
In the double world.
So, when we get to the Hibiki world, Latios, you may be considered a threat.
Uh-oh.
Because Hibiki writers don't often look like, well, your writer. It's a headcanon that I have that Oni writers that look different or have like animal themes to them have Makamo blood. Makamo being the monsters of the series. And that the blood mixes with their Oni powers and causes their forms to change. One of the biggest examples of this would be Kabuki, who looks very different from your traditional rider. Or Oni rider, I should say. There's also a polar bear, a hawk, a tiger, I think.
Yeah, there's a tiger, I think. Wait, is there?
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. But
Not quite. When my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
Yes.
she's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sell her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does.
The world of what?
Don't take it the wrong way.
Oh.
She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
We'll see, I suppose.
Momo possesses Kazuto because he has the Tenno Legend Rider buckle.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses soon. Said they'd be made of linen.
This is it. It just turns into the actual Deno suit instead of just common Deno.
Take care, Clive.
Because it is technically Momo fighting. Oh god, that would be hilarious.
But yeah, Latias, you like the Oni writers may initially consider you a threat because you seem similar to the Makomo Oni writers that they occasionally have to fight. So there's a misunderstanding there.
Yes, yes. Did you have any trouble locating? Finding them was the easy part. But
yeah, that's just waiting to happen.
These flowers specifically,
yep.
But we must have grown
it is inevitable.
It's possible that the core physicus
like Thanos.
If the ducal healers were
So I
convinced
guess
of
I
their
just
properties,
gotta have to stay in
all the more reason to begin
for as long as I
Allow me to use some of the flowers you need. Only a
after
moment
getting
to
the one
extract the
warning
essence from the petals.
and just act like a cat until I absolutely have to.
Tease Kazuto in dire need of assistance.
He's got it. He's got it under control. He's fine. He's fine. He got stabbed. He's not fine. He's not fine.
And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract.
What?
A single drop added to any one of your...
I missed that bit about Kazuto. Like, what?
Kazuto's in dire need of assistance.
Okay, he's fine. He can handle this. He's fine. He's fine. He got stabbed. He is not fine. He is not fine. Get away from my buddy, you freaks!
Yeah. Hold on, guys. I'm coming back
to talk.
So yeah, getting ready to fight the Imagine. Kazuto. I'm on my way, guys. Just give me a few. Sancho.
Oh, Den-O World's gonna be fun because I have commandeered the Death Imagine. So, you guys remember Abyss, right? And how he seemed really focused on Ceres?
Yeah.
And how he basically wanted her dead?
Oh no.
So, he is a version of Callan from a deleted timeline.
Oh no.
One where he never met his friends and became a better person for it. And because it's a deleted timeline and not an alternate reality or alternate dimension, well, let's just say when you guys finally defeat Abyss, hold on. Phone is being slow.
I just realized, like, if I decided to go with the whole Shinka thing as opposed to Digivolution, then I already had a perfect way for my upgrade form, Megumon Choshinka!
So all I'm gonna say is that once you guys beat Abyss, don't be too surprised when you see this guy standing in his spot.
That guy, I am oddly reminded of Thrax when I look at him.
It's
gotta be the horn.
It's the Death Imagine.
Like, I know, I'm saying, like, the way his costume is designed, something about it reminds me of, you know, Rita and Zed's kid in the Once a Ranger special.
Oh, yeah. You know, it probably is the horns.
Fortify the castle gates at once.
Got rid of the blue.
Yes?
What's that?
Who's what?
No. That's Costa.
Oh.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall.
Yeah, you finally got rid of
The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls.
I don't know, he just got here.
I have become Death, Destroyer of Worlds.
Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
At this point in time, when you guys are fighting Abyss for the final time, Callan is temporarily on the team as Kamen Rider Ursa.
All this for one man.
So
He didn't have to go
when
so far.
Abyss is finally defeated and this guy shows up and he says, "I have become Death, the Destroyer of Worlds," he looks at Ceres and then back at the Imagi and just goes, "Holy shit! I'd become an edgelord if I never met you."
Haven't escaped yet, and send them on the way.
Be careful.
I can only imagine how
anything I wouldn't do.
Callan here would react to seeing the freaking talking Megumon.
Oh, I mean, keep in mind he's from the same world as the.
I know, but I'm saying like, even people from the same world would have different reactions.
He would be like, "Yo, Megumon!"
Goody, another one knows what I am. Hi?
Please tell me you know Baramon.
Yes. You sound just like him.
I was ready for this.
Yes! I knew it!
It's like a nightmare. This was our home.
He's the desired
Come on, Clive.
Just imagine,
We
like,
have
just
to keep
press
going.
further. What was his name? What was his name?
What was his name?
Because, like, after I introduced myself as Felix, it would probably stand to reason Digimon take on normal names. So, what was this particular Baramon's name? And when Felix answers, his name is Callan Tiber.
Multiverse theory! I knew it! He says that even though he's already been in like another, like an alternate reality for a good while.
When Felix says his name's Callan, oh.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense.
His name is Callan. Oh.
I'm assuming when this is going on, Geats actually is still running, yes?
Like the show?
We can get through here.
Yes.
Callan sees the desired driver. Who the hell are you?
You're not Buffa.
No, wait.
Murderous!
There's only one fitting punishment.
Buffalo was taken out of there, I think.
Judgment Bolt, motherfucker! Yeah!
See, that's what I'm planning on having when I eat Felix across the room. Just
thinking, why do I have a bad feeling about this? Yeah, you're picking Felix up to start this whole thing. Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Oh no! You would tell
I yield!
About it.
Okay, I'll do it, but I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, tomorrow's gonna be great.
Most definitely.
Look what we have here.
Actually, question, what is tomorrow?
Gentlemen,
what world are they going to?
Haven't chosen yet, because the way it works is someone rolls a 20-sided die, and depending on what the number is, we go to the corresponding writer world.
You want to stay?
There is one thing I actually had in my head that I wanted to see happen. I don't know how tech-savvy Yukia is, but
I swear, I thought you almost called him Nokia.
Nope, sorry. Taro's writer. I'm still getting used to the names.
Nupia.
Yeah. So like, I don't know how tech-savvy he is, but I can just imagine him and Felix sitting around the table working on either devising an upgrade for one of their chasers or just inventing some piece of tech for the week.
Taro, you remember the Republican War Cat? We have Republican Battle Hounds now. We, like, while you were gone, Latios, we were doing a mission in, it was in, Titan's territory, and they sent a monster called the Republican War Cat after us.
Well, that happened.
Because of the way the multiverse works.
It's not just space, it's also time.
Because, like,
every dimension travels at the same rate, not every dimension has time moving at the same speed.
So that's why in the quote-unquote real world, the Great Army has already amassed its forces and have already killed the riders that would have opposed them before they were at full strength. Yeah, technically.
Nice try. Imagine beating my Sentai counterpart because it's close enough. Power Rangers is on the other side of the multiverse, but bridging the two is Sentai.
So, I may have mentioned this before or not, but there's like a bubble around the Kamen Rider corner of the multiverse. So, some areas the barrier. Okay. In some areas. Oh my God.
Sorry.
Every time I try to talk.
I remember the explanation. I just need a reminder. Yeah, that bubble's in place, so that's not happening.
Every time I open my mouth.
I'm so sorry, man. It's like we're both trying to get our points out. It's like you're trying to explain, and I'm trying to acknowledge. Yeah, I remember. I don't need the explanation.
No, I'm trying to tell you. In some areas, the barrier is weaker than others. So there may be slippage. That's where
maybe that's how Felix got here in the first place.
That's where other Shotaro Ishinomori characters come in. Because eventually you guys are going to be meeting up with Skullman.
Oh, which, by
mention that also means Skull Ranger and the remainder of 2% time was through.
Potential.
You guys were still beat by Sentai counterpart. Even though I'm technically an original Ranger here for AWTO White, in this multiverse, I might as well have a Sentai counterpart somewhere. Just to use that example.
Alright, well, it is 3 o'clock. My appointment is my appointment's at 3, so I'm gonna have to end it here.
Sorry again for all the interruptions there.
No, it's fine. It was funny. So, thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear 92 with Taro and Latios. We will not be streaming tomorrow because apparently we're doing D&D tomorrow. So,
the thing we've just been talking about is happening again.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do. Since I couldn't stream Thursday, maybe I'll do something special on Sunday. I don't know. But until then, thank you all, and we will see you on the next stream. All right?
Don't forget to be good people.
That too.
And again, the multiverse is a headache, so bring some Tylenol or something.